Williams will come on.
And this has been a problem for Duckworth. Right there, he takes a foul, which he doesn't need, away from the basketball on a simple cut by Bill Cartwright. Yeah, you want to body your people up, but when you have two and you know the team needs you in there, you can't pick up what you would call a silly foul, an unnecessary foul. It wasn't trying to stop a layup or anything. Portland needs him on the floor.
The Trailblazers have gone into a funk here in the second quarter. Michael Jordan is back, and the Bulls continue to get to every loose ball. Porter thought he was pushed by Pippen. Pippen for Grant. And the Bulls now lead 42-28. Harry Porter continues the discussion with Mike Mathens as he heads to the front court. Buck Williams. Oh, he forced that shot. He did not have position. Here's Jordan on the open floor. Ainge played him well. Armstrong. And it's rebounded by Kersey. Blazers wanted to run, but the Bulls got back on the transition. Ainge met by Jordan, finding Porter. Chicago leads by 12 points.
Just a little brush cut that time. A high post man. Porter ran his guy off. The guy happened to be B.J. Armstrong. Produced an easy score.
Foul committed by Ainge. That's his first. And a timeout is called with 6:33 to go in the first half.
In the Coliseum, they keep a board known as the hustle board, statistics which coaches and players refer to by the extra effort that you need to pick up these categories. Points for block shots, points for rebounds, points for steals. When you total it up right now, Chicago giving a little bit more extra effort, up 23-17 on the hustle board.
And this crowd looking to urge the home club on. They are down 42-30, 6.5 remaining. Second quarter, Cliff Levingston has come on for the first time. Cartwright with a beautiful fake to draw the foul on Robinson. He had Cliff Robinson committed to the move.
Cartwright normally goes with his first move. Defensive players know that. So Robinson, anticipating he's going to go up right there, leaves his feet, then just tries to stop the easy layup by committing the foul.
Cliff Robinson hit with his second foul. Bill Cartwright missed the first 17 games of the season with a broken left hand. He's a player who's made it back from a broken foot injury that sidelined him for 2 years when he was a member of the New York Knicks. And he said that he might need an operation on his knees after this season if the pain does not go away. Cartwright way off from the line. He did shoot well at the line the other night.
A key statistic here, I think, for Portland is the assist column. In Game 1, Portland had only 16 assists. In Game 2, 27. When you're passing, playing unselfishly, getting high percentage shots, you shoot well. When you're not doing that, taking too many perimeter shots or going solo one-on-one, you don't pick up those assists. Right now in this game, a 15-7 advantage for Chicago in the assist column. Going into this game, 72-43 assists in favor of the Bulls.
That foul called on Grant. Robinson being played by Cartwright. Kersey guarded by Levingston. A lot of dribbling, not much happening for the Blazers, and they turn it over.
Exactly right. See, there he is. He's telling him, movement. Rick Adelman sees it. You can feel it. Too much one-on-one stuff, holding the ball too long. Chicago's offense is predicated on read the defense. If you don't have it, get rid of the basketball, except if you're Michael and want to make something happen off the dribble.
Trying to set a pick. Actually able to brush by Armstrong. B.J. Armstrong with his first field goal.
A great example right there. That ball changed sides of the floor twice, got taken to the baseline, got kicked back out to the top of the circle, and then an open jump shot gets knocked down. Obviously, if you make shots, it helps.
And the Blazers are not making their shots. Loose ball foul against Portland. That's 3 on Kersey, and suddenly Portland in severe foul difficulty. 3 on Kersey, 3 on Duckworth, Drexler has 2, as does Robinson.
And right after the whistle blew, Kersey started to react, and we showed Rick Adelman, the coach, kind of saying to Jerome, relax, settle down, don't say anything, just stay right in the game. It's not the time to start exploding just because we're down a few points on the scoreboard.
And Kersey will sit down. The Trailblazers have not been hit with a technical thus far in this NBA Finals series. Back in Game 4 against Utah, they were hit with 6 technical fouls. 1 was for an illegal defense. Utah shot 55 free throws. Clyde Drexler receiving 2 technicals, an automatic ejection. And Portland has had the reputation of blowing up, losing their cool, so Rick Adelman trying to keep things calm. It's a 15-point Chicago lead, their biggest lead of the game. And the foul on Armstrong, it is a block.
One of those hairline calls because it comes so quickly. The decision, guessing here by BJ, he thinks he's going right. He guesses right, but in the official's opinion, he did not have his feet planted or set. Therefore, the block is called.
Blazers only 2 of 11 from the field here in the second. Drexler, and he drew the foul. Well, Jordan with the gamble went for the steal, and then he did receive the help from Cartwright. And Cartwright is called for his 3rd.
Well, the covering up for one another. Cartwright saw that Jordan was going to go for the steal, immediately leaves his man, comes over, and said, no, you can't have an easy score. I've got to contest that and try and block it.
And Scott Williams replaces Bill Cartwright. Been another solid outing for Scott Williams. A couple of block shots, 4 rebounds. 10th point for Clyde Drexler. The Bulls 45, the Trailblazers 32. They isolate Jordan on Drexler. Armstrong. And a loose ball foul on the Bulls. Horace Grant sent Danny Ainge flying.
That time, in an effort to get on the offensive board, Horace Grant a little bit too excited. The push off right there. Just move Ainge out of the way if you want to get the ball. But unfortunately, the official had a real good look.
3 apiece now on Grant and Cartwright. Kersey and Duckworth each have 3, and Phil Jackson goes to his bench. Scottie Pippen has been resting for a while, as has John Paxson, so they will come on. And Armstrong and Grant will sit down.
Talk about role players and the appreciation. And in fact, Johnny Bach, the assistant coach from Chicago, calls Grant his warrior. Consistency, averaging 10.5 rebounds against Portland thus far, shooting 64% from the floor and 10.5 points per game. Just a very, very steady, reliable kind of guy. And he understands what his job is for this team. That's why they're successful.
Chicago by 11. And the crowd trying to get the Blazers back into it. Williams. Rebounded by Robinson. Ainge looking for a cutting Buck Williams, had it broken up.
And it was a nice move because Clyde Drexler was running the same left lane as Buck, and Ainge held it, eye contact, told Drexler, keep going, go through, go underneath the basket and get in the right corner, and that opened it up for the look to Buck. Unfortunately, the defensive player got a hand on it.
4 minutes to go in this first half. Marv Albert, Mike Fratello, Ahmad Rashad. Later on at halftime, will be joined by Bob Costas and Quinn Buckner. Here's Robinson, and he is fouled.
Right now, the 2 players talking it out. Livingston and Williams saying, wait a minute, who's going to jump out in the corner and get him on that last play? They both started to go. They both started to come back. Then the ball was on the floor, and they both went after the dribbler, so they're just trying to communicate and decide how they're going to play that particular play.
Foul